He keeps it on the design run. Breaks an open space. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that,
he's in the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone.
Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this,
here he goes. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to scramble. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And the Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Important 2nd down play coming up.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the 1st down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw here. Short throw complete to the tight end. The tackle, it looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. 3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. On the run here. Let's it go. Caught quickly. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have 1st and goal. Hawkeyes line up with a 1st and goal. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Who says you need explosive plays? Because that was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Moves out of the pocket. Breaks into the clear. And we're able to get him down.
Well, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down.
Let's take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Extending the play now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to scramble. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Look out, room to run here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Hawkeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa.
This guy can do it all.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day. And
he'll take a deep shot. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, well, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a first down.
Sacked on back-to-back plays.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Heck of a
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. Reach the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Play action, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. Touchdown, Iowa. And the route is on.
Well, that's why this wide receiver is one of the best in the country. Makes a routine catch, and look what he does with it. Takes it almost a length of the field for a touchdown.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring it down.
That's a great way to start this drive after taking over in really good field position, working with the lead. Chance here for a knockout punch.
Oh, here comes the reverse. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
The defense there showed incredible discipline on the backside contained, and that reverse wasn't going anywhere, just textbook.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, bringing pressure. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option are.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Quarterback keeps the football. A change of direction. Gets the first and still running. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. They are pouring it on now.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
But we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. Picks up the first and still running. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him.
He's in the clear. Good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the coaches kind of expected it in this kind of game. An offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Iowa Hawkeyes.